Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the weekend wrap-up. I'm Kevin Kurdziel, and I'll be with you for, I don't know, who knows, an hour, maybe 2 hours. We'll have to see how things go, but just looking to wind the weekend down. I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day, and we're going to play some polkas for you today. Maybe some stuff you even haven't heard or you haven't heard in a while.
Ja bym wesele dalej odwlekła. Teraz nie pomoże na wiek świąty Boże. Suru, ma. Teraz nie pomoże na wiek świąty Boże. Suru, ma.
Especially for Jake Fortin. Says he got drunk today. I don't know what that's about, but a little bit of Dynabrass, one called Mother and Daughter.
You've heard the rest. Now listen to the best. We are Polka Radio.
'Cause I'm a polka music fan. I'm a polka music fan. Singing, dancing all night long to those happy songs.
There's a band called the Natural Tones. Don't know much about them, and I wonder if they're the Natural Tones. Did they record this nude?
I can't tell my heart that you are no good. I'd give this world if only I could. You cheated and lied and you left me flat. I know it's true, but I can't tell my heart that Wasn't long ago that we were together. You said you loved me so. I'm longing for you, but you'll never come back. I know it's true, but I can't tell my heart that.
Okay, here's something that I'm sure most of you never heard before. I don't know, you tell me.
Tonight I'm sad, my heart is weary, and I'm wondering if I'm wrong or right to dream about you.
And just, if anybody's wondering, this is not the news.
Wondering where you are tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love is even colder, I wonder where you are tonight.
Hey, good evening to Nikita checking in. Nikita Thibault. She wanted to say she hopes everybody had a great Mother's Day and enjoyed the weekend.
Tonight I'm sad, my heart is weary, and I'm wondering if I'm wrong or right to dream about you though you've left me. I wonder where you are tonight. That old rain is cold and slowly falling upon my window pane tonight. And though your love is even colder, I wonder where you are tonight.
They forgot to put the horns in here. All right, I'll let that one marinate for a while before I tell you who it is. I'll play another song from this recording a little later on, but right now we had a request for I Mama from Polka Family Band, Polka Road Recording. Nikita wanted to hear it. Nikita and Michael Contazaro, her dad, listening today, watching over on YouTube. Happy Mother's Day. Good evening.
When I was a kid, I asked my loving mother, tell me how I'll know when love is meant to be. She just looked my way and said, my loving child, how can I explain this crazy mystery? Point me at the signs, guide me on this journey, brighten up the path on which way I should go. Oh, my loving child, the formula is simple. Let me do my best. It's something you should know. But Mama, I think she really loves me. Mama, can't get her off my mind. Mama, I know
I don't think I've ever listened to this song. It's pretty good, actually. I never played it with Polka Family. He hasn't called this one yet, but maybe one of the days when I'm filling in with them again, we'll play that one. So we're going to say good morning. No, not good morning. Good evening to Stephen Kolinsky. He's looking for some PCM. We'll get to that in a few minutes. This is going to take us to our first commercial break here on the Weekend Wrap-Up.
To be with you tonight, beneath the stars so bright, to hold you close to me, and know that it was meant to be. As I gaze into your eyes, I see the moonlit skies, I feel you in my dreams. It's so real it seems. Every night when I get home from work, no one's there, so I hop into my car, go to clubs everywhere, to find that special someone I could dance with all night long, to hold her hand, make love to her, sing her a special song. I see you standing there, all alone, I start to stare, I can't believe my eyes, you've got the look to hypnotize, your long blonde silky hair, sexy long legs and derriere. Could this be the night my lucky stars will shine bright? I walk over with a smile, I say hello, we talk a while, we dance like lovers do. I think I fell in love with you, I take you home that night, and we make love until daylight. Maybe will you be the girl that marries me? Every night when I get home from work, no one's there, so I hop into my car, go to clubs everywhere, to find that special someone I could dance with all night long, to hold her hand, make love to her, sing her a special song. I see you standing there, all alone, I start to stare, I can't believe my eyes, you've got the look to hypnotize, your long blonde silky hair, sexy long legs and derriere. Could this be the night my lucky stars will shine bright?
More music coming up, but first, these messages. This is Polka Radio.
The Native community's big for me. Makes me feel good to pass on our Rapo traditions. My kids love going up to the Sundance. I like to tell people the Sundance is about family. It's about the tribe. It's not just about the dancer. It's kind of like life. As a Sundancer, I'm just one spoke in the wheel. I need my family there. I need my role models. I need my people there, especially my children. Coming in that door, my family is ready to see me and they believe in me. Before, I'd never seen that from my people. But now when I walk in that door and I see those smiling faces and they're happy to see me, that's special. With my 4 kids, all I ask for them in Arapaho ways is health and happiness. Nothing more, nothing less.
Never stop being a dad. That's dedication. Find out more at fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning. The cap is loose on that ketchup.
Ugh. Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Hi, polka fans. This is Mitch Biskup of the New Brass, a has-been in the industry. And now we're going to have a new radio program, radios.com, I do believe, and you're going to have these two double douche on polkas. I should say dose of polkas. At any rate, these two clogs, tune in to polkaradio.org and tell your friends about them. Let them suffer as well.
Usually people suffer listening to this show. Let me bring you some Gomolka right now. A polka from Gomolka. And this one is called As Sweet as Candy.
Candy is the music in my mind, like homemade apple pie with ice cream on the side. As sweet as candy, delicious is the sound of happy polka music in a happy polka town. As sweet as candy, it's like sugar on a stick, or homemade chocolate chips with peanut butter bits. As sweet as candy, delicious is the sound of happy polka music and a happy polka crowd. It's like icing on the cake, a creamy rich milkshake, the music that we make, as sweet as candy, as tasty as can be. It's happy polka music and it's played for you and me. As sweet as candy, like Wrigley's double mints. It's got that special hint of each ingredient. As sweet as candy, delicious is the sound of happy polka music in a happy polka town.
Thank you to Brian Jenkins. Apparently we had no audio on the network, or at least not music anyway, probably just hearing me talk. So thank you, Brian, for that. Still, I don't know. Sometimes Sam, I don't know, has a mind of its own. Dynatones right now. Jedzie, jedzie, kochaneczek, especially for Ashley.
Całe rok cię się smociła, a teraz jak
śmieje cię, cały rok cię przesmociła. Teraz nie śmieje cię, jedźcie, kochane cię. Jedźcie tu do mnie, może jedźcie pierścielecie, może będzie wesele, może wiecie pierścielecie, może wiecie wesele.
And especially for Ashley, one called Jedzie, Jedzie, Kochaneczek. Here Comes My Lover. Scrubbing the Dynatones back to 1989. Windsor Locke's Polish Home. All right, Brian Chankis, you can't play this game because you know who this is. But I'm going to see if anybody else can guess the band. The vocalist, you're going to know it's me from a lot of years ago. So see if you can guess who the band is, though. Brian, you can't answer.
That's what featured Joey this time on a vocal.
Oh, especially for my wife Maureen. Happy Mother's Day. And here she is with the Polka Shamrocks, Ije Lala.
Idzie
you have it, the Polka Shamrock. So I'm going to go back to that recording I played earlier with Andy Wojcik singing, but it's not the news. I'm just going to let this marinate for a while.
Ej, godzi panowie, już się wybierajcie, a wy muzykanci, wesoło zagrajcie, a wy muzykanci, wesoło zagrajcie. Pamiętaj, pamiętaj, panie ołtarzu, gdzie ci wianeczek został na ołtarzu, gdzie ci wianeczek został na ołtarzu. Pamiętaj, panie organista, dziady wianku, do kościoła przyszła, dziady wianku, do kościoła przyszła. Ej, godzi panowie, już się wybierajcie, a wy muzykanci, a wesoło zagrajcie, a wy muzykanci, a wesoło zagrajcie.
So I don't want to mislead people. So it's not really a band per se, but I don't know. Give it a guess. Maybe you can guess who else is playing on this. We'll be back right after this. We have some messages from John Gouda.
Hello, polka friends. This is John Gouda inviting you to join me along with Eddie Foreman, Robbie Piatkowski, Jack Beachley, Bob Friedrich, Chep Fiash, Richie Żebrowski, John Cheplik, Bob Wojtowicz, and other musicians for a Western Caribbean polka cruise on Norwegian Cruise Line's Epic ship. December 6th to the 13th, 2026. We'll fly to Orlando and take the shuttle to Cape Canaveral to board the NCL Epic cruise liner. Fantastic prices. Please check it out on our website, johngora.com. You'll find complete details and options for this epic cruise, December 6th to the 13th, 2026. Don't wait. Check it out, johngora.com. That's johngora.com.
Sail away with me on a holiday cruise. Come away with me to the island.
Well, Ricky Korkowski's not around, but I'm still going to play some Full Circle. I'm waiting for him to come on so I can play some Icicles. Here's Hot Peppers. Full circle. I bet you this is going to spur Ricky out of his highness and stupor. He might join us. Here's another one, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little distorted, but Wally Dombrowski is on the vocal, but it's not PCM.
Czego nie znajdziesz, te polskie otrawy lubię. Ja też polskie jedzenie to jedzę trzeba. Trochę ziemniaków i chleba. Mam pełnej masony, zrobić dla siebie taką kolację, jakieś był nie wie.
All right, so it's Wally Dombrowski. It's actually his first unofficial solo album. He never released that. I think just because it was done on 4-track and the sound quality was a little suspect, but that was actually him playing all the instruments. So his first official solo project, his first time masturbating to polka music. Chris Barkowski on a vocal along with the Polkas for Charity band. I think every band is a charity when you think about it. We're making The same amount of money we made back in the 70s and 80s. Oh, if we go 100 years, we'll be making the same money in 2070 as we did in 1970. This is for Barb Wogaki. Stan said she wanted to hear something from Squeezebox, and I think this is a good song with Ted on the vocal. I just don't look good naked anymore.
Caught a glimpse in the mirror on the back of the bathroom door, and I just don't look good naked anymore. Well, then I went upstairs to the bathroom. I turned that mirror to the wall. I hung it there when I was young, and I was trim and kind of tall. I used to just stand there and pose and flex until my arms got sore. But I just don't look good naked anymore. I used to go out with all the girls, I loved them one and all. But now they don't stand too close to me, 'cause they're afraid that I might fall. So I went to see my doctor for my annual physical exam. I stood there in the buff in front of him, and suddenly he said, "Man!" I said, "What is it, Doc? Some fatal disease? I just gotta know the score." No, he says, "You just don't look good naked anymore." My wife and I, we had a dance routine. Everyone said that it was unique. But now it's only when we're back to back that we're dancing cheek to cheek. Well, I went down to this nudist beach just to have a little fun. I laid there in my birthday suit just a soaking up a whole bunch of sun. And then someone yelled, "Look, a big white whale just washed up on shore." And I just don't look good naked anymore. Well, my arches fell and my chest went to hell and my butt's been dragging the floor. And I just don't look good naked anymore.
Helping your inner circle prepare for emergencies can start in many ways. Put together an emergency kit with Wipewall. Create a family communication plan with your Tita. Remind Bai to keep a backup battery charged. It all starts with a simple step, telling those you care about to be ready for the worst. So start a conversation and plan for emergencies together. Get more tips at ready.gov/start. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life.
My hearing shot for play with
Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out.
I'm drinking, I'm not driving.
Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Time for some DPA right now. Detroit Polka Authority from Jake Fortin's home state of Michigan. Yeah. Go Ohio State. That's what I say. Old Time Polka Dance.
Polka dance tonight, where the band plays polkas all night long, where the people that you meet clap their hands and stomp their feet to the grind of concertinas and the rest. I'm going to an old-time polka dance tonight, where the floor will rock with dancers everywhere. If you care to come with me to this polka dance, you'll see all the fun polka music can be.
I said this on the show the other night when I was playing the Saga Islanders. I'm like, every band from Detroit sounds like the Dynastics.
Dziś na starodawną zabawę, że muzyka gra przez całą noc. Muzykanci tak grają, ludzie sobie udają, że się wesoło zabawią. Ja pójdę dziś na starodawną zabawę, że ludzie będą wesoło tańczyli. Proszę cię, nie chodź ze mną na zabawę wesołą, bo nie wrócimy, aż raz kończą.
There you have DPA, Detroit Polka Authority, and one called Old Time Polka Dance, taking back to the early 80s.
Alrighty, one entitled The Old Time.
Here's a recording of John Gouda and Goralin from 1992. I recorded this. It was recorded on a cassette deck, I think, but I had like a 4-channel mic mixer, so I was able to capture sound. I actually am playing accordion on this too. And Paul Petruha is on trumpet along with Robbie Piekowski. especially for Jake Fortin. This one is called Boys Will Be Boys. Even if they're sitting in their studio in their underwear, allegedly. Not me.
Boys will be boys, I know that you agree. It's something in their genes, I think it happens naturally. Regardless of his age, deep down a boy's inside a man. Boys will be boys just as long as they can. Boys will be boys, that's what their mothers say. Mysterious, mischievous, and always at play. That's who they're pulling pigtails while they're married out all night. Boys will be boys, it's just a fact of life. Boys will be boys, that's how that old line goes. Why they don't grow up, I guess the girls will never know. Boys night out tops off the list of things they like to do. Why boys will be boys, we'll leave that up to you.
DVSTA right there. Boys Will Be Boys.
Here we go, down on the vocal. Boys will be boys.
Jedziemy, hopsy dopsy, hey, hey. Jedziemy, hopsy dopsy, hey, hey.
Where the legends of polka music meet today's artists. This is the crossroads of polka music, Polka Radio.
Słoneczko gorące, hasła panienka, pasła panienka, gąseczki na łące.
Charm of Your Beautiful Dark Eyes, Frankie Lishka and TBC from the 90s. I think this was around 1994 or so. I don't know. It's all blurred to me. I can't even remember what I had to eat for dinner today.
Of your beautiful dark eyes, carry my heart away. Dreaming of you, my darling, night after night and day. Dreaming of you, my darling, night after night and day. Do not cry, beautiful dark eyes. You know that I love you so. From the first time I saw you under the full moon aglow. From the first time I saw you under the full moon aglow.
thought this version of TBC sounded very similar to the late 70s Versatones. I mean, if you listen to this, it could be the Versatones.
Jake Fortin's studio smells like dirty ass, but he is a good drummer.
Hey, we're going to send this out to Jake Fortin, sitting in with Lenny Gomolka and Chicago Push a few years back.
On the Bella record label, I saw one of our LPs, an all CD, called The 12 Pack of Purpose.
You weren't here when we said, nice job, buddy.
All right, just get to the song already. We may have to fast forward this.
When I sing one called Lyrics Reminiscing Time Purpose.
That's right, Jake Fortin on drums with Gomolka. Jake actually sounds like he knows what he's doing. Jake sounds like he really knows what he's doing there. He could be Lenny's backup drummer. I'm just saying.
Everybody at home, put your hands together for Mr. Jake Fortin. Come on.
You've heard the rest. Now listen to the best. We are Polka Radio.
'Cause I'm a polka music fan. I'm a polka music fan. Singing, dancing all night long to those happy songs.
Here's Matt Lewandowski right now, one of his solo projects. It's actually a guy by the name of Pete Wojcik singing this one. When I was at the Diatones, Pete used to drive for us a lot, so I never knew he could sing until I heard this.
Pamiętam, gdzie w Polsce jak na wojnie było. Byli bolszewików, że aż się kurdziło. Byli bolszewików, że aż się kurdziło. Jedna sąsiad było, ja się ciągle bałem. Wszyscy poszli na front, ja w tyle zostałem. Wszyscy poszli na front, ja w tyle zostałem. Się rozstać na konie gotowe. Każdy wsiadł na konia, ja siadłem na krowę. Każdy wsiadł na konia, ja siadłem na krowę. Brali go nie wody, na końcu spotyczki. Oni bolszewików, a ja bolszewiczki. Oni bolszewików, a ja bolszewiczki.
We have something from Matt Lewandowski, Pete Wojcik on the vocal, one called Sat on the Cow. We have something coming up now from the Bedrock Boys live, and this is from Dingus Day 2009 in Buffalo, New York. And at the time, I was playing with the Polka Family Band, but we didn't have any gigs booked for Dingus Day that year. And Bedrock Boys needed somebody to play accordion because their accordion player was filling in with another band. Long story, but anyway, they played at a place that my brother owned. It was called the Crown View in Depew, New York, and they actually advertised it as me being the headliner for the gig, Kevin Kurdziel from the Polka Family Band, along with the Bedrock Boys. It was pretty cool, though. And on this particular song, the dude playing drums is actually a rock drummer who is the son of the saxophone player. And I thought he did a great job on this. the Bedrock Boys, and a lot of those guys now play with not Special Delivery. They play, well, some of them do, but they play with the New Direction band now. So the band's kind of back together under a different name. That was a pretty cool recording, and dude on drums, Dave Masovich's son. Great job for somebody who's predominantly a rock and roll drummer. Here are the boys right now, Over and Over.
I said that we're all through. Over and over I said I'm losing you. But when you say I love you, my heart goes in a spin. And over I'll take you back again. Time and time again I said this is the end. And so my heart forget what might have been. No matter what I do, I can't stop loving you. I'll love you over and over again.
From the boys right there, that one called Over and Over. My wife says, how many times do you fart? I say over and over. All right, one more song from that recording, and then I'll tell you the story behind this and how this came about.
Miesiąc dzieci, tak, ale nie każdemu, tylko temu obcu, co powraca do domu. Tylko temu obcu, co powraca do domu. Ojciec ci miesiąc dzieci, gwiazdy ci to pomogą, żeby miał drogą. Ciebie mnie wiedziała, hej, która pójdzie drogą. Yeah! Miesiąc dzieci i gwiazdy pomagają. Czarnie moje łoczka, tylko za tobą płaczą. Czarnie moje łoczka, tylko za tobą płaczą. Oj, ojciec ci miesiąc dzieci, tak, ale nie każdemu, tylko temu
Okay, so you had the opportunity to let that stew for a while. So it's not really a band, okay? So I don't want to like mislead everybody, but yes, that is Andy Boychuk singing. He played drums on that, and then there's another person on that played all the other instruments. Now, before I tell you who the other person is, so this was never released or anything, but it goes under the name of 6'6". So I don't know if that gives you a clue as to who the other person is, but I will tell you this: the other person is Andy Boychuk's brother-in-law. And if you know anything about Andy Boychuk, you know that John Zelasco is his brother-in-law. So John Zelasco and Andy recorded that. I guess I don't even know when it was. I think it was early on when Andy started playing with the News, when the News got back together. And I think it was, I don't even think Zelasco was even part of the News at that point. So that's just something they put together. And I don't even know if they want that to be played, to be honest with you. But I'm like, hey, it's here and I got it. So apparently it was being distributed somewhere. But nevertheless, something right there. So Jake, yeah, you were kind of close when you said, it's like this is more like a solo project. So here we go. Something from Eddie Blue Zoinchik's Versatones right now. Live lick. I Love Wanda.
She set my soul on fire. I've got to have her for my own. She's my heart's desire. I love Wanda, she's my sunlight, and I don't need baby. She's so fine, she's gotta be mine. Got to be my baby. When I think of that girl, she makes my mind go hazy. Walks on by and blinks those eyes and drives my poor heart crazy. I love Wanda, she's my sunlight, and I don't mean baby. She's so fine, she's gotta be mine. Got to be my baby. Wanda's like a special angel sent from up above. She was sent here just for me to hug and kiss and love. I love Wanda, she's my sunlight, and I don't mean baby. She's so fine, she's gotta be mine. Got to be my baby. Here comes that foxy lady Wanda.
So yeah, I think that's Mike Vinicki on drums. This was like right after JT left and Mike went on drums to take JT's place.
I love Wanda. Thank you very much.
To some people, the sound of a baby babbling doesn't mean much. But that's not necessarily true. By 6 months, they're combining vowels and consonants. By 9 months, they're trying out different kinds of sounds. And by 12 months, their babbling is beginning to take on some meaning. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Early screening and intervention can make a lifetime of difference and unlock a world of possibilities. Take the first step at autismspeaks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
The following is made possible by Dad.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling all over it.
The dad joke. Corny, groan-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
Why do you have to be careful when it's raining cats and dogs? Because you might step in a poodle.
And kids that spend more time with their dads grow up to be smarter, more successful.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding.
And, with any luck, funnier adults.
Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance? Because he didn't have anybody to go with.
Dad jokes rule. So take a moment to make a moment and give your kid a laugh. It's as easy as going to follow your gut.
Here's a song from a band called The Naturalistics. It's called Beer Wagon. And I'm listening to this. This actually sounds like early Eddie Foreman. Sounds like Eddie Foreman's band. I mean, I know it's not exactly like Eddie's sound, but the clarinet and trumpet definitely, and even just the whole like groove of the band takes me back to the 1980s with Eddie Foreman. So you have me for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm wrapping things up. Right, weekend wrap up. The weekend wrap up is wrapping up. Those songs that I would say is like a fringe song, and what's strange about it is it's the title track for the G-Notes' first album, which is called At Last. But the song really never took off. I don't know why. This was an original by Johnny Karas. He sings it, and I think this is a good tune, but I guess there's so many other songs on that, Recording Orange Blossom Special, Sax Cornet Polka, that were hits that it's just kind of got lost in the mix.
At last, the days of stress and strife have ended for myself and wife. I've reached that point in time when life is beautiful. To sit back and think of those years of days of laughter, also tears. I thank the Lord for what I have today. At last, I sit back and relax.
Recall the memories of my heart but fruitful past. It's love and peace we work for all our lives. The love of all our children and our wives.
You know, I really dig that part with the band vocal in it too, because like they recorded this at Peppermint, and Gary made sure like they were. It sounds like he was like, "Don't sing really close to the mic, just sing." I want to capture some of that room sound. You know what I mean? I think the gummies kicked in.
The goals I strive for in my day, by might and I had to pray to God to give me strength to carry on. To give my children and my wife the best I could give in my life, and thanks to God I think that I have won. At last, I sit back and relax. Recall the memories of my heart, but fruitful past. It's love and peace we work for all our lives. The love of all our children and our wives.
That gives me an idea for yet another show for me to do. Polka's Lost Treasures. Oh, here's another one from the Boys. I think this was from 1987, if I'm not mistaken, or 89 maybe, at the Bayway Polish home. But here's one called On the Meadow. The Bayway Polish home. Yeah, one called Meadow to Meadow, or On the Meadow. And we're going to close up our little segment here tonight with Change of Pace and one called Sweet Pea. Hey, it took a leak. He said it was Sweet Pea.
Won't you,
my baby. Oh, sweet pea, come on and dance with me. Come on, come on, come on and dance with me. Oh, sweet pea, won't you be my girl? Won't you be my baby?
Jake, was that you?
A friend of mine, who could she be? She said her friends call her Molly. Oh, sweetie, come on.
What?
Come on, come on, come on and dance with me. Oh, sweetie, won't you be my girl? Won't you be my baby? Candy, oh sweetie, come on and dance with me. Come on, come on, come on and dance with me. Oh sweetie, won't you be my girl? Won't you be my baby? To whisper sweet words in her ear, convinced that girl we should get out of here. We took a little walk and I held her close to me, and underneath the stars I said to Kathy, oh sweetie, I love you, can't you leave? I love you, love you, love you, can't you see?
Sweet pea smells like sweet shit.
Won't you be my girl? Won't you be my baby?
All right, folks, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Morning Madness. Why do I do this? I don't know. Because I'm stupid.
Your all-access pass to the best festivals, the greatest bands, and the tightest